All right, here we go. Step equations. Guys, first thing I have up there is we're kind of getting to the point. We've covered one-step equations. We've covered two-step equations. Now we're getting into multi-step equations, okay? We have talked about you being able to visually recognize different types of equations, whether I'm dealing with one-step, two-step, now multi-step. And I think what's going to be very important, okay? Once you recognize that you have an equation, you've got something with an equal sign that we're going to solve, I would encourage you to have a very consistent approach with these, okay? Now, this is just a suggestion, okay? But this is kind of the approach. Number one, is there distribution involved in the equation, which means generally, is there a set of parentheses? Okay, you guys are fairly conditioned. When you see parentheses, most of you guys kind of think about distribution. But is there distribution? If there is, that's going to have to be taken care of first. Number two, are there any like terms that I need to combine? And we're going to see that today, okay? Are there any like terms that I need to combine? Okay? Number three, and this kind of falls back to what we've been doing a lot of lately, is there something I need to add or subtract to either side? And then number four, is there anything I need to multiply or divide, typically in order to solve? Okay, so again, this is a general outline of an approach, okay? Is it always going to be like this? No, but I think consistency counts, okay? And what I don't want happening is you guys to look at problems and go, well, this one looks different. I'm going to approach this a totally different way. And this one looks different. And I'm going to do this totally different. And sometimes the student is sitting there going, I don't know what to do. Okay? Have an approach. Okay? Have an approach. Distribution. Do I need to combine like terms? Do I need to add or subtract something? Do I need to multiply or divide? Okay? So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of a guideline. All right? Any questions there? We okay with that? Fantastic. All right, here we go. Let's get to solving, okay? There's my equal sign. I'm going to draw my line. I'm going to define left side, right side, just like we've always done. So I'll give you a second to jot that down. You will. Are you dying? If you can wait, try to wait. Hang in there, Peyton. I appreciate it. Okay. Got my line, got my left side, got my right side. Number one, is there distribution in this problem?
Yes. Wait, no, wait. Yes.
Do we see a set of parentheses or grouping symbols? No. We do not. Therefore, there is no distribution here, okay? Usually, typically, it's going to be parentheses. Guys, there's no distribution here, okay? On the left side of this equal sign, are there any terms that we can combine? Which terms are like, Tiger? 9x, and is that 7x positive or negative? It's negative. So if we take 9x and we subtract 7x, how many x's do we have? How many?
Negative.
Positive or negative 2? Positive 2x. Subtract, take the sign of the larger number. That 9 is larger, it is positive. 9x minus 7x is positive 2x. So the x's we can combine. Is there anything else on the left side that I can combine that is like? 1, and is that 5 positive or negative? It's what?
Negative.
It's negative. So what is 1 minus 5? Or what's negative 5 plus 1? Negative 4. Negative 4. Again, signs are different. Therefore, subtract, take the sign of the larger number, right? Negative 5 plus 1 or 1 minus 5, negative 4 equals negative 20. Okay? No distribution. Left side, we combined like terms. We have made the left side of this equation as simple as I can for now. Is everybody okay with where this is going so far? Yes. Everybody good? Step 3, or approach, third step on the approach, right? Is there anything I need to add or subtract to both sides right now?
Yes.
What do I need to do?
Add 4.
Add 4. Add 4 to both sides. Add 4 to both sides. On the left side, 4's gone. There's my 2x equals negative 20 plus 4?
Negative 24.
Negative 16. Remember, different signs. We're going to subtract the two numbers. Take the sign of the larger number. So now we have 2x equals negative 16. And then step number 4, do we need to multiply or divide here? Divide by?
No.
Divide by?
2.
Positive 2. Negative 16 divided by 2. Go. Negative 8. Boom. I like it. Okay? I like it. Negative 8. Final answer. Okay? Questions? Does anybody have a question? Pretty straightforward, okay? Guys, I've always said for years that two things students are typically unwilling to give up, and that's time and space on paper, okay? Guys, as these equations get a little more involved, I feel like it does require you to write a little bit more. Guys, the more organized you can stay in your work, I think the better chance you give yourself to have some success with these types of problems, okay? Follow an approach. Have a consistent approach. Distribution, combine like terms, add or subtract, multiply or divide, okay? Went right down the line there, okay? But it gives you some framework to delve into these problems and get yourself going, okay? All right, we good with this one? Okie dokie. Next. Jot her down. Draw my line. Draw my line. Change my signs. That comes later. A little polynomial long division. Ugh. Consistent approach, right? Is there distribution in this problem?
Yes.
Yes. Say it with confidence. Yes. What are we going to be distributing? What's the number that's going to be distributed inside the parentheses?
3.
Negative 7. Negative 7. You guys see that? Got our set of parentheses. There's my negative 7. That negative 7 needs to be distributed inside the parentheses, which means multiplication. Here's my 91 equals. Guys, what is negative 7 times 3x? Negative 7 times 3x. Negative 21x. Outstanding. I like it. What is negative 7 times negative 1? Negative times a negative is always a positive when we're multiplying, right? Multiply and divide. So what's negative 7 times negative 1? Positive. Thank you. Positive 7. Wonderful. A little bit of distribution in our life always has done us well. Everybody okay with that? Guys, make sure we get that multiplier to everything inside there, which we did. On the right side, is there anything that we can combine? Negative 21x plus 7. Are those terms like? Yes or no? Say it with confidence. No. Okay? So, guys, there's nothing to combine right now. Both sides of this equation are as simple as they're going to get. So now we move to that third kind of approach here. Third step of the approach. Do we need to add or subtract anything? What? Do what with the 7? Thank you. Subtract 7 from both sides. Boom. 7s are gone. Negative 21x equals, guys, what's 91 minus 7? 91 minus 7. 84. Look at there. At a baby. Bingo. 84 equals negative 21x. Everybody okay so far? We good with where all that's coming from? Step 4. Do I need to multiply or divide with anything? Divide by? Thank you. Negative 21. That's a terrible minus sign, isn't it? Good enough, right? You guys are starting to learn my chicken scratch. 84 divided by negative 21. Is this going to be a positive or negative answer? Negative answer. Positive divided by a negative, always a negative. 84 divided by negative 21, guys. Negative
4.
Wow. Negative 4. Thank you. Good. Negative 4. Big guy. All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Good to see you guys. Tell them bye. Bye, guys. Appreciate it. All right. There you go, big guy. Right there. Is it? Okay. I'll bump it up. Go fast. Christian, you good? Next. Here you go. There's the next one. Go. All right, check it out. Here we go. Write that down. Guys, got several trying to give you some good problems to go back and reference for what you're going to see today. All right.
Quiet, please.
All right. Good. All right, jot this down. Going to get a little more involved here. Okay? All right, Anna, did you write this one down? Where at? Do what? Where? Let's go. Smile. All right. Okay.
Be quiet.
It's okay. Don't. Not yet. Guys, remember, absence of a teacher's voice doesn't mean you need to fill that absence with yours. It's kind of a classroom phenomenon, so just keep that in mind, okay? Okay, here we go. Guys, is there distribution here? Yes. There is. Now, here's an important question. What is going to be distributed? Okay, good. -5. Guys, we need to see that. I know that we look at that and we think 4x minus 5, that's a minus sign. But if we're distributing and that number's got a minus sign in front of it, we need to distribute that 5 as a negative 5. Okay? Now, that 4x is going to stay there for now. Leave the 4x. Negative 5 times 3x. Thank you. Negative 15x. Very good. Negative 5 times 10. Negative 50. Okay? So very, very important that, one, we recognize that we are distributing a negative 5. Let's get that distribution done. We have now done that. Everybody okay with that? Hold that thought. Distribution, done. Number 2, on the left side of this equation, can I combine anything? Are there any terms that are like? Right there, right? So what is 4x minus 15x? Be what? Negative. Thank you very much. Negative 11x minus 50 equals 126.
Does the 126
Okay? So we combine like terms. Guys, with these equations, before you get to a solving step per se, we want to make sure that each side of this equation or an equation is as simple as it's going to get before we start moving junk back and forth across this equal sign. Okay? The left side is now as simple as it's going to get. Now, third step. Do we need to add or subtract anything? Add 50. So negative 11x now equals 176. $176. What do we need to do now? Multiply or divide? By? Negative 11. And 176 divided by negative 11? Negative 16. Good job. Positive divided by a negative, always a negative. Have a consistent approach. Have a consistent approach. Okay? All right, questions here before we go to the next one. Everybody got it? Okay, keep going. 176 divided by negative 11? Positive divided by negative, got the negative. Then just divide it out. Slam that in the calculator. All right, Christian, you got it? Got a big guy?
She's not 15 yet. So you're technically 14. Yeah, you're still 14.
Yeah, technically right now you're 14.
But wait, just wait.
All right, Christian, you good? All right, big guy. All right, here we go. Next one. Next one. Here we go. Jot it down. Lot of examples today. Just keep jotting these down. Give yourself something to reference. Like I said, Wednesday is going to be kind of short. Okay, Wednesday we'll just come in, clean some stuff up, get you guys working real quick, get that done. So pretty. You guys will be done, I think, at 1:20 on Wednesday.
Like, For the whole day.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll go home. We'll go to sleep. Out of school 1:20. Ellie. 9 more minutes.
Wait, 9:18? Yeah, 9:18.
9:18 is when
Is
she was
when
born.
Ellie was born.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Dang, you can't stop born early in the morning. I was born at 11:38. 11:38 tonight.
10:15. A little after 9. There you go. Guys, I know Monday, I know you guys are excited to be back here and you're excited to chat with your friends and all that. So let's hammer through this, okay? Is there distribution here?
Yes.
How many?
2.
There's 2 distributions, okay? Okay, first set of parentheses, what are you distributing?
-3.
Okay. Second set of parentheses, what are you distributing?
1.
Negative
-1.
1. Okay. Guys, if you need to, put a 1 right there. Put a 1 right there. Okay. So we've got 2 distributions here. So a little bit different. Let's take care of the first one. What's negative 3 times x? Negative 3x.
Wait, Mr. King? Where did you get that -1?
That's technically what is setting there. So if guys, if you just see a minus sign in front of a set of parentheses, there is technically an understood 1 there. So if you need to, pencil the 1 in so that you know that you are seeing and distributing a -1 here, okay? Negative 3 times negative 8. Positive or negative?
Negative 21.
Positive 24. Negative times a negative, positive. 3 times 8, 24. Negative 1 times x. Thank you. Negative 1x. Negative 1 times positive 5. Negative 1 times positive 5.
That's -5.
Negative 5. Positive times a negative, always a negative.
And then you just
23.
terms.
Okay. Guys, again, I know these integers are not going to go away. Okay, they're with us forever now. Okay, but and seriously, guys, I mean, I'll make integer mistakes sometimes. I mean, nobody's immune from that. But if we don't distribute properly and take care of the little things like integer rules, okay, guys, it'll throw the whole problem off from here. So if we don't distribute properly, the rest of our work is almost a moot point, okay? Are there like terms on the left side that I need to combine? What we got? Negative 3x and? So what's negative 3 minus 1? I agree. Negative 4x.
Don't point at me.
I agree. Negative 4x. A negative plus a negative is going to be a negative. Is there anything else over there that's like? 24 minus 5, which would be? Thank you. 19.
Wait, what?
24 minus 5 gives us the 19. We've done our distribution. We have now combined like terms on the left side to make the left side as simple as possible. So now we're sitting here with a 2-step equation at this point. Is everybody okay up to this point?
Yes.
Third step, do I need to add or subtract anything?
Subtract.
What?
19.
Thank you. Subtract 19 from both sides. 23 minus 19.
4.
Thank you. Do I need to multiply or divide? By? Negative 4. Good.
1.
Positive 4 divided by negative 4. Say again? Negative 1. Good, 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 good. Outstanding. Negative 1. Got it? Okay, guys. And again, and I can kind of hear it visually, guys, and you're going to continue to experience this. You're going to continue to experience this with a lot of this math, a lot of the algebra. Guys, you're going to see visually a lot of these problems are going to look nasty. Okay? They're going to look, oh my gosh. Again, that's why I can't emphasize enough to have some type of a consistent approach to where you can take things that look difficult, but you've got a structure in place to help guide you through the problem. Did I take care of my distribution? Yes, I did that. Boom, boom. Had 2 of them. Got it. I was able to combine like terms. I made the left side more simple. Okay? I get it down to a more manageable equation. Then I added something to both sides. Or I'm sorry, in this case, I subtracted something from both sides, and then I divided to solve, okay? That's why the approach is important. Gives you a consistent approach to attack a problem that may look simple or may look more difficult, okay? Hurry. All right. Okay, here we go. Got 2 left, guys, got 2 left. Got 2 left. You're going to see a couple of these today. Well, over the course of 2 days, you're going to see it. Make sure you get this one, okay? You guys are doing good. Hang in there. Couple more. Guys, what do you see? What catches your vision here as to something that may be a problem? The fraction. Okay. And guys, that is normal. You are normal. We recognize a fraction here, so immediately there's going to be a little bit of reservation to kind of go, do I really want to do this one? Okay. Let's follow our approach. Number 1, is there distribution? Yes. There is. What are we distributing? What's going to get multiplied to everything in the parentheses? Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, listen and watch. Okay? We are going to take a negative 1/2. We are going to take, we're going to take a negative 1/2. We're going to multiply it by 10. Okay, now let me show you what's going on here. We're going to take negative 1/2 and we're going to multiply it by 10. If you multiply a fraction to a non-fraction, what I would recommend is that you take the non-fraction, which is 10, make it a fraction by placing it over 1. Negative 10. Negative 10. I'm sorry, negative 1/2 times 10 over 1. Across the top, that's negative 10. Across the bottom, that's 2. What's negative 10 divided by 2?
She's finally 15.
That was so loud.
Okay, thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna. Happy birthday, Ellie. It's Ellie's birthday right now, 9/18. Happy birthday to Ellie. Good job. Fantastic. Thank you. All right.
It's nice to be appreciated.
Negative 10 divided by 2.
-5.
Thank you. Okay.
That was so embarrassing.
Was
Is that -5 or is it just -5?
-5.
I need water.
Everyone needed it.
All right, is everybody okay with that? Guys, distributing a fraction is not just the easiest thing in the world, but you need to understand how it works, okay? We also have to take this -1/2, and we're going to multiply it times a -2. So -1/2 times -2/1.
Wait, is that -10?
Yes.
Okay. We'll take the
Wait, it's time.
Is that Max?
This is Max.
Hey, Max. Max, have a seat right there, buddy. I'll be with you in just a moment. Good to have you. Thank you, Mr. Swain. There you go.
Wait, Mr. King. Mr. King. What do we do? -2/5?
-1/2 times -2. We're going to put the -2/1. Across the top, -1 times -2, +2. Across the bottom, 2 times 1 is 2. What's 2 divided by 2?
2.
Anything divided by itself is a 1. That is a +1. That is a -5x, by the way. My apologies. Guys, with a lot of situations like this where you're distributing a fraction, give that fraction a chance, okay? A lot of times the numbers work out very nicely. 1/2 of 10 is 5. -1/2 times 10 is -5x. -1/2 of -2 is a +1. Okay? But just remember, if you take a fraction times a non-fraction, I would recommend that you put that fraction or that non-fraction over 1. Okay? So now, on the right side, is there anything we can combine? -5x and 3x. What is -5 plus 3? -2x. Different signs. Subtract, take the sign of the larger number. -5x plus 3x is -2x. We also still have a +1 there. Do we need to add or subtract anything? Subtract 1. I agree. Excellent. Okay, here we go. -25 minus 1. Thank you. Good. -26.
Two negatives equals a positive.
Do what? Over here? That's where I'm doing the fraction work. That's where I showed you where I'm multiplying and distributing a -1/2. So I kind of gave you some space on the side here to kind of do that side work with the fractions. Okay? Multiply or divide here? By?
Sell your calculator. I can make calls from it.
Divide by what?
-2.
Thank you.
Ellis, what's the thing?
-26. -26 divided by -2 is?
-13.
A negative divided by a negative is a positive 13. Good. Positive 13. Okay. Questions here? We got one more. Got one more. All right. Everybody got it? Last one right here. Let's go. There's my line. Gotcha. All right. Question number 1. Is there distribution? Yes. There is. Okay. What are you distributing? Okay, so that negative 5 over 2 is going to be distributed inside the parentheses. So again, we are distributing a fraction. Guys, that 7 is going to stay put for right now. 7 is staying put. All right, so over here on the side, negative 5 over 2 times 8 over 1. Negative 5 over 2 times 8 over 1. That is going to be negative 40 over 2. Negative 5 times 8. Negative 5 times 8 is negative 40. Across the top. And then 2 times 1 gives us the 2. Guys, what's negative 40 divided by 2?
20.
Negative 20. So you're going to have a minus 20x here. Minus 20x. We also have negative 5 halves times negative 6. So negative 5 over 2 times negative 6 over 1. Negative times a negative is a positive. So we are definitely getting a plus sign here. Across the top is 30. Whoops. And 2 times 1 is 2. What's 30 divided by 2? Okay. All right, so take a look. You're not writing this down. All right. It is. It is. Very good. We got. Trishawn, we got. Okay, say again. Do what? What is what? 7 minus 20x. Did you write this down? Where's that? Right. That's right. Multiplying the fraction. Okay, I'll help you. I'll help you here in a minute. Okay. All right. Okay. On the left side, is there anything that I can combine? What we got? Negative 20 plus 2. Negative 20 plus 2.
It's negative 18.
That's right. Different signs. Subtract. Take the sign of the larger number. So negative 18x. Is there anything else we can combine? 7 plus 15, which is 22.
Wait, is that a 20?
We're at. Where you at? Over here?
No, right there.
20 here. Negative 20. Yep. All right. Add or subtract? Add or subtract? Subtract 22. I agree. Negative 18x. 32 minus 22. 10? Okay. How do we, do we need to multiply or divide here?
Divide.
By?
Negative 18.
Negative 18.
How does that work out? That's a fraction, ain't it?
Now,
Yeah, that's a fraction.
I think we've talked about this, okay? Perform the division step. Try not to worry so much about, well, it's not going to work out evenly or it's not going to divide evenly. Perform the division step, create the fraction, which we've done. Always ask yourself, okay, can I reduce the fraction more? Can you divide 10 and 18 by a common number? Divide both of those by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Negative 18 divided by 2? Negative 9. That would end up being a negative 5/9. Negative 5/9. Guys, a fractional answer is okay. Okay? All right?
We still have a worksheet.
All right.
What is that? Oh, individual.
I'll get to it.
Oh, we're still struggling. We're struggling. Guys, all it is you all it is you making a decision, one, to not let any words come out of your mouth, because it is a decision. Okay? That's all it is. Be intentional. There's a lot of examples. Hopefully, well, I know some of you wrote, I think, all of them down. Some of you did not. Okay? Again, in Canvas, okay, the worksheet that I've got loaded in there, for today, you need to do the odds. And you're going to give that to me before you leave today. You've got 45 minutes. You're going to do the odds. Okay? 45 minutes. You're going to give that to me before you leave today. Yes.